And remember, when it look like everything and everybody coming against you, keep pushing, man. You know, when it look like you're not getting a fair shake, keep pushing. When they talking bad about you, friends, family, co-workers, associates, people that don't know you, it don't matter. Keep pushing. When you up, when everything up and it's going good, keep pushing. When it's down, when you're down and it ain't looking so good, keep pushing, man. Yeah. On me. Get it? Okay. Big dog, no. Okay. What's overstood ain't gotta be explained. Can't be scared to take a risk. I double down on me. Focused on one thing, feed the fam by any means. Created my own lane. I had to go against the grain. What's overstood ain't gotta be explained. Can't be scared to take a risk. I double down on me. Yo, what's up, family? Welcome back. You made it back to build something for yourself. It's your guy, Coach D Williams, aka D Man. What's happening, y'all? So, man, back for another episode. Today we're gonna talk about just keep pushing. You know, you saw the title, man. It's just we got to keep pushing. You know, when it feel like everything and everybody coming against you. Just keep pushing. You know, when it look like you're not getting a good shake, you gotta keep pushing. You know, when they talking about you, it's family, friends, co-workers, associates, people that don't know you, when they talking bad about you, man, it don't matter. Keep pushing. You know, you got when you up, you know, when it's up, right? Still got to keep pushing. When you down, still same thing. You got to keep pushing, man. You know, I know. I'm not sure why I decided to talk about it today, but I just really feel like somebody need to hear it, man, because it's somebody out there right now at this moment is like, man, you know what, man, F it. It is what it is. You know, I ain't and that's a dangerous spot to be in. I know, because I've been there too. And, you know, you start doing all kind of crazy things that's going to really set you way back versus, you know, keep pushing and moving forward, you know. So it can't be effort, you know. And I know my parents might see this, so I'm not gonna use the language that I probably would do, you know. So I gotta keep this cool, because again, I don't talk like that around my parents.
They know how you talk.
And yeah, but I don't talk like that in front of them. So yeah, it's a good chance they might see this. So therefore, man, it can't be effort, and it can't be, you know, it is what it is. Because again, that's a dangerous spot to be in. You know, just I encourage whoever's in that place to really just, you know, get back on track, man. Get locked back into whatever your goals may be, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and keep pushing. You know, because every day we wake up, we got another chance to get at it. That's for sure. You know.
And your dad.
And yeah, I spoke with Pops earlier, and you know, he always have a good word for me, you know, and a good story, and we share a good laugh, and I definitely cherish those conversations, man. I get some nuggets out of that, you know. But we was kind of talking about how I've had so many different ideas that I've shared with him, you know what I mean? And he like, You know, because a lot of things like I said, man, I've been on this journey for a long time, and I've tried a lot of different businesses, and I've done some things that I wouldn't recommend for other people to do, where I've put my family in some, you know, in tough situations, man, trying to really accomplish this this dream of mine. You know, but anyhow, I did. We was talking about, because I've shared a lot of ideas that I start or what I get into. I do share with my pops, and he know what I be doing or whatever. And he has a pretty, even in his age, he got a pretty good memory, because he bring up everything that I've said I was doing or what I've started, and then that's just again somebody that I trust and I love, that does hold me accountable for the stuff that I say and what I be talking about I'm doing. Because he like, well, how's this going, or how's that going? Are you still even doing this, or what is that? You know, and then he likes to pry. And, he will ask, he tries not to pry, but he will ask certain questions to try to get all of the details, to, you know, make sure it's on the up and up. And I respect that. You know,
someone you can't talk back to.
Yeah, for sure.
Like me.
What else? Yeah, so, you know, but I was we was talking about how I really initially got into the credit game. You know, shout out to my partner Robbie. But we back in 2000, it was like 2011, in 2011, man, before I had got into network marketing. So I've been into a lot of different network marketing outfits, you know, and that I had a couple of them that I got into where I made, you know, I really never made no real money in them. But one of the things that getting into that environment did, it helped change my mindset. It helped me change how I started thinking. You know, and just being around those positive vibes and those positive people, that everybody was trying to build something. You know, that really sunk in, and I ended up linking up with one guy and hopped into one company, and you know, at that point I was like, you know what, this is it. I'm finna get rich, and man, I quit my job. I quit my job with no plan other than I'm finna work this business and make it work. And Lord have mercy. It was yeah.
Is that when you went to Dallas?
Yes, we I quit my job. I took my family, uprooted. We were moving. We was gonna go to Dallas. Got out there. It didn't work out. So came back to San Antonio. Got ready to left San Antonio, went to Houston. Was trying to make it. Was gonna try to get out there to work this business that I had got involved with, and that didn't work. Come back to San Antonio, and opportunity. So had to basically start all over again. You know, I end up going back to knocking doors, doing we was going door to door. We was selling some kind of coupons at that time, and I went back to doing that to try to, you know, just to try to get back on until I could figure out something else. And man, I'm telling you, I've been through that struggle, so I know what it is to go out there, knock doors all day, come home and ain't made a dime. You know, I know what it is to go out there, knock doors and come home and been and made, you know, $400-500 for the day. You know, sometimes more. But I've that was a really tough time. But anyhow, transitioning, right? So come early, well, that was December 2011. You know, of course, I'm in the I'm on Craigslist and all these other places, so I'm looking for sales positions or whatever. And I applied to a lot of different spots, but the owner at Credit Restoration of Texas, again, who is my partner today, Robbie Allen, Gave me a call back. I went in for the interview, and man, he hired me on the spot. Had no idea what I was gonna be doing. I just knew I was gonna be selling something. Kind of told me a little bit about it, and I'm like, man, I'm getting in here with the credit. I don't know nothing about credit at the time. You know, I don't know nothing about credit at the time. My credit is terrible. And here it is. You know, I'm in here trying to make things happen. I'm talking to people about their credit, but I'm sitting here with terrible credit. And so the conflict was, man, it was a very conflicted. But my back was against the wall, so I really, at that point, it wasn't even about that for me. Really, it was about just getting a check. But I had some bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I did well. My first couple of months in there, did well. Started really getting into it, and yeah, I started doing it again pretty good, man. And you know, years was going by. The first couple of years, here it is. I'm learning the business. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about now, and we're actually helping. I'm helping a lot of people, man. I'm seeing helping people get into brand new cars, get houses, just start businesses, get business loans, all this of what I've learned coming up in the business, right? But at the same time, I'm doing well. Things are changing. I'm talking to people about their credit, getting them right, but I'm still sitting here with terrible credit, right? And it's like, man, what? But it didn't even really dawn on me because I was so used to just maneuvering. I always had a nice ride and stuff like. I was still able to do all the stuff I wanted to do, but I still had not locked in on my credit my first couple of years doing the thing. And I'm like, man. Then one day it hit me, you know, and I was like, man, I gotta get super focused, man, and start taking care of my stuff too. Because mind you, I hadn't got my wife right. I done been working on family. Everybody credit sharp but mine. And it's embarrassing, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I done got everybody right but mine.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, your transition from labor work to you saying, I can't talk to nobody on the phone. I can't, I don't, do office work or call center work. What was your mind frame when you transitioned from labor work to being in the office work?
Yeah, well, this now she going back to way before.
I'm just saying your mind frame. I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I gotta go. So now I gotta go back right there. We'll fast forward to right there. So I'll come back to that part. But basically, when I first started getting on the phone, because I've always done labor work, forklift, warehouse, kind of stuff. But then got here, and my wife, she's always been into, customer service, always on the phone, over 20 years experience with that or what have you. But encouraged me to go and try to get on the phones too. And this was years ago. I knew nothing about the computer, right? I used, one finger type on the computer. That was me. I was that guy. I knew nothing about the computer. But I went, I started working at this company called West Telemarketing. Anybody in San Antonio know about West? So I was working out there, and classroom-like settings, almost like going to high school again, really, back then. But they taught me how to work the phones, and then I got into sales. I always been into sales. I like to sell stuff, but I got to selling stuff over the phone. And Lord have mercy, right? The first time I sold something. I got a sale over the phone, and I was amazed at the fact that somebody went in their wallet and gave me their credit card information over the phone. Like, for me, that was mind blowing. Because where I come from, that would have never happened. What? So you just call somebody up out the blue, and while you lay your spiel down and they come out their pocket and give you their credit card, man, I was sold after that. I'm like, after that, I just dived all in on it.
That was your key point of keep it pushing. That's why I brought that up.
Yes, yes it is. At that point, it was like, definitely, yeah, we're going to keep this pushing for sure.
Because you...
Yeah, so I was, but yeah, the first time I got a sale over the phone and got somebody to go in their pocket and give me their credit card, man, I was amazed by that. And I later figured that that's a very good skill to have, to be able to sell over the phone. All right, but anyway, pushing forward, gonna go back to in the credit game, right? So I'm in the credit repair business. We're doing well, man, helping a lot of people get their credit right. And it's gratifying because you got people that never thought that they'd be able to buy a house. Now all of a sudden they're in position. We helping them getting homes. Excuse me. We got people helping people get their dream cars, refinancing, getting home loans, business loans, personal loans, just everything. People coming in, they had to go, and we were one of the #1 companies in the city that really were producing results and helping a lot of people. And it felt good to be a part of that, But like I said, and then I had one moment where at that time, so me and my wife, we were still renting, right? And I go into knowing this fast forward before we bought our house. So I go to the lender. Right, I'm knowing my wife's credit she's straight because I already had been working on hers, and at this point I had then fixed my credit, got my credit up, tore it up, fixed it again, tore it up, fixed it again, tore it up, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding. But my wife we looking at homes or what have you, and so we go into a place looking to get a house. I'm knowing she's straight. I'm knowing I got a few things I need to do on my credit. So I'm going in knowing I'm not going to let them pull my credit. But lo and behold, I get in this place and tugging on the heart and talking to these guys and believing that what they saying, I think we can get it done. And I'm telling them where we at. And man, I let them pull my credit. My wife was straight. I needed work. That was the turning point for me. Because here it is.
Much work.
I know. But the thing was that I knew that it wasn't quite ready, but I still went through with it or whatever. But that was a terrible reason. I should have went with my move and did not let them pull my credit because I knew I had a few more things that I needed to do. But I did it. And I'm just being completely transparent with y'all, right? And that was really the turning point for me because I'm like, I've been doing this for years. I know exactly what needs to take place. I know what to do. I know what it needs to look like. I know how to get this. I know how to get that. And I know what I'm doing when it comes to it, and I should not have let them do that. But, on top of it, it was with one of it wasn't one of my partners, my referral partners that I was dealing with directly, but it was a couple of his guys. And so that was one of the many times. I mean, we all go through stuff where we get embarrassed, but this was one time that I was embarrassed, man. It was embarrassing. And because here it is, you the credit guy, you've been doing this for years, and you come in here and you let us look at this?
Well, wait. So what actually coerced you to let them do it? Like, you already knew, you had said to me, I'm not letting them do it, but you still allowed them to do it. Why?
I think that it was at that point. I think it had to been something God wanted it to happen. It had to,
Your
because
push point.
it had to be the push point, to keep pushing point, because at that time, like I said, I knew, but some just said, let them do it. It was almost like I had to go through that to push me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like that. And that's exactly what that moment did. I got so focused, and I was mad at myself. I was embarrassed, and I was just like, that's it. I'm done, man. I'm tired of. I got all the info. I know what to do. I'm doing it for everybody else. It's time for me to lock in on mine. Let me get me all the way right, and I can relay this information. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of the ways where I had to keep it pushing, man, because that was like I said, that moment. I often go back to that moment whenever I get in certain situations. That moment right there is what helps keep me moving forward, man, and a lot of things that I do, because I never want to feel like that again. You know what I'm saying?
What are some of the things that make you put a pause and, like kind of distract you from focusing on pushing forward and doing things you're supposed to do? Is there things that distract you, or you just get too much on your plate, or like what is it that kind of puts you at a point where you say, you know what, now I got to push because what?
Well, it's a lot of times it be, when you're the go-to for most of the family, you know what I'm saying, and you take on a lot. You got your load, plus you carrying other people's load too. You know what I'm saying? And the load can't get heavy. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that you don't want to let them down. You want to be able to help your family and do everything that you can, especially with your friends. You know what I'm saying? You want to see everybody win. And everybody knows that I got a really good heart, man. And if I can do it, I will do it. And I've been,
even if it puts you in
and I've done things even when it has put me in a bad spot, but I'll still do it to help out my family or my friends or whatever. But in fact, that's really how we even came about build something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because a few years ago, I was doing really well, and I was doing well, so I was able to help a lot, and I was helping way more than I should have, based on because I would do things without even consulting with my wife. So I would just do it, and so that started to cause some issues. You know what I'm saying? So of course I had to nip that in the bud, get that back on track. But then she shared with me too, like, man, look, you're doing things that is putting us at risk, and you're doing it without even talking to me about it. And at that point I had to respect it, and then she just kind of in conversation was like, man, you got to build something for yourself before you can do it for somebody else. And this is in a conversation that we having. It's not an argument. We conversate, and in that moment, that's how our whole business of build something for yourself got started, really. And so I just started making some of the changes I need to make, and fast forward, here it is to to this point. You know, I've been operating. I got a few cars that I've had on Turo. You know, we're into the, of course, I'm in the still helping people fix their credit. We're helping people get access to funding. Yeah, get build business credit. You know, and we just we're trying to move forward. We got this new program we getting ready to drop. Community that we're building out. Get to it Academy. So that's gonna be coming out Black Friday. So y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, you gotta just keep pushing.
What are some of your pushing points in the past with credit restoration? Some of your points where you was getting fussed at because you were getting frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, I just was going through a lot of
different seasons within the company. Yeah.
Different seasons. You know, like I said, I started off as an employee, then went to a 1099 contractor, and you know, anybody that's out there that, you know, you're not getting an hourly wage, you know, you eat what you kill, and if you ain't knocking nothing down, then you ain't eating, right? You know what I mean? And a lot of people, it's this entrepreneur lifestyle is really, man, it's not for everybody. You know, I know you see a lot of stuff online where, you know, you're seeing a lot of the glitz, and that's really a lot of the, you know, the end result of what those guys have gone through to get to that point, you know. And then some of it, you know, some people really have, you know, went through the fire and built up, and then that's how they live. But then you got some people that, you know, a lot of it is, you know, is not real. It's just is a marketing play. That's how they, you know, they're selling you the lifestyle, but really is struggling to live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like they one step away from it all falling apart. And, you know, because this thing is this entrepreneurship thing is up and down, man. You gotta really lock into it, and you know, and when it's high, when the season is good, you gotta put up for when you know it's gonna slow down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's just how it go. Thank you. Yeah, but I love it though, man. I love the grind. I love the challenge. You know, I love what we're doing. I get, it's gratifying to being able to help the people that we help. You know, yeah. This thing has really changed my life.
A lot of the goals you've already set and become.
Yeah, I've knocked down a lot of goals, man. I've, you know, again, you know, multiple. I try not to.
You don't have to disclose.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not the one that, you know, you see. I don't post all of my wins on Facebook and all of that stuff, man. You know, I just that's just not my my style. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to post some positive stuff. I want to post some informational things. I want people to be able to, you know, a lot of my personal life. Hey, I'm not putting that on. My personal life don't need to be out on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere else. That's not what I'm doing. You know, but we getting to it. You know, and we helping a lot of people do the same thing, man. You know, but again, it's the life of an entrepreneur. So there's this ups, there's this downs, and when I go through, you know, I keep pushing. I can't get down, and you know, I mean, every now and again, because again, this life is not it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
let's talk about how you get, 3 hours of sleep at night working on this new project.
yeah,
And pushing for that.
yeah. I mean, I probably over the past. Yeah, I mean, y'all heard it, man. I'm
3 hours a night, people, of sleep.
yeah.
He sleeps with his phone and his computer next to his pillow.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm really,
Non-stop.
really. Sometimes it's required. What I'm doing right now is I'm giving all that I got now, so that later on, you know what I mean, I could I could live how I want to live, and many others won't be able to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting the work in now. I'm putting it in now. I've been putting it in for years, but at this point of my life, and with the people that we've lost, people that are going through certain things, I know that we're getting older. You know what I mean? And there's really just no time to BS around, man. We really got to get locked in on what we're trying to do. Get these businesses going, residual, like really get in the position to where we can make an impact, and leave that legacy, man. So that's what we're working on.
So how is all of the different projects coming together to work? So you have credit, you have the business loan line, then you have the Get to It Academy, and your really not your book, but the other little courses y'all putting together.
Yeah, everything's lining up and everything goes together. So like the credit repair service, we're still offering the full service credit repair service. We're doing helping people with building business credit, getting funding for their business. These are either you can either do these things, get a coaching program where we help you with all of it at once, or if all you need is credit or business fund, whatever it is that you need help with, that's what we're here to do. The academy itself is all of the information for you to do this on your own will be within the academy. And we're making it's going to be very, very affordable that anybody can get involved. And if you hop in there and implement the information that's there, you will get the result. But you also have us here too, to where if you get in there, you need help, you still have access to your coach. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're working with me, my partner, or one of our reps.
Well, not listing all of your affiliate links. Yeah. How many other residual incomes or affiliate links do you have? I would guess in your push process.
With the people being able to tap into those links, because those are resources for them.
Well, I guess I'm saying it wrong then, because I'm saying, like, on your page, are there like the affiliate links, like when you set up credit and they have to do the monitoring and that kind of stuff? I guess I was saying it wrong. I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah,
no, that's fine. All of that stuff is like anything that like we have any resources that we have to offer y'all. Many of them we are affiliates with. So if y'all use those links, we get a small kickback to us, which is no extra charge to you. But those, and that's something that's within the course too, that where we're teaching affiliate marketing, so we teach you how to do it yourself too.
That's what I was trying to get at. Like, do you teach other people how to do that?
Yeah,
that's it's beneficial to the clients.
Absolutely. Yeah, so that's within the course as well. But yeah, man, this has been cool. This keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. That's what we talking about today. You got what else you got?
Well,
Questions you think of?
That's what I was wondering about for the most part. For me, so.
That's what's up. So listen, y'all. Again, remember, when it look like everything and everybody coming against you, keep pushing, man. You know, when it look like you're not getting a fair shake, keep pushing. When they talking bad about you, friends, family, co-workers, associates, people that don't know you, it don't matter. Keep pushing. When you up, when everything up and it's going good, keep pushing. When it's down, when you're down and it ain't looking so good, keep pushing, man. All right? It's your guy, Coach D. Williams.
Yeah. On me. You did?